Hey everyone, Kegu here and welcome back to another episode. I'll be doing something semi-interesting as a mining nation, and today's pick is gonna be none other than Communist China. It's indeed gonna be me playing with my boy Mao Zedong, obviously. Well, actually, let's just jump right in and give it our best. So yeah, today I'm gonna do the reunification of the Chinese territories. Research-wise, we need to actually rush and get some artillery and anti-air since we will be fighting against the Japanese. And I'm between getting the support equipment and actually getting the better guns. I probably should get the better guns. And as for our construction queue, I'm gonna be producing early trucks just for logistic reasons. That's about it, honestly. I'm waiting currently until I get 25 political power. That's when I'm gonna start instantly justifying on Shanxi. Once I have done that, I'm gonna wait for another 37 political power and then start justifying on Xibei San Ma, just so that we can annex the northern territories as fast as possible and we can have a certain industrial base, since these three nations can triple our economy from 6 factories to 23 or 27, I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna be recruiting around 16 of these divisions right here. They are they are bad template honestly, but I do actually require them to capture territory left and right. As for these divisions, I'm also gonna switch them toward this bad template. Focus wise, I'm actually rushing the research slot branch. Once I'm done with it, I'm gonna go all the way toward the rectification campaign to get rid of the political power issues, the power struggle and all. And I'm not gonna do Maoism. I'm gonna rush toward the focus on China for the plus 5% division attack on core territory, which, Communist China has some broken traits when it comes to defense and attack on core territory, if I may say so myself. Like, you can get all the way to plus 50% attack on core territory if you play your cards right, but that's actually something that I'm gonna be showing you later on. Okay, my justification against Shanxi is done. I'm gonna instantly declare on them. I'm not gonna do an offensive with this front line. What I'm gonna do instead is that I'm gonna do garrison order, and I'm gonna micro my divisions a bit manually into these territories. I just want to keep these divisions over here pinned, if I'm being quite frank. As long as I take their capital hub, I'm good. I'm goated as hell. Even if it does not happen, it's still fine. Since they're eventually gonna slip up and you can snipe their VPs, just like I'm doing right now, just make sure to pin every single division that you see ahead of you. And like that, Shanxi capitulated. Next on the chopping block is Xibei San Ma, and we're gonna use the same tactic against them. We're gonna be pinning all of their divisions. We're making our boys fight for us, and we will just walk around them. I'm gonna start justifying on Xinjiang as well. And then we go into Xibei San Ma. I'm going to tell my boys to attack on very aggressive. I think, this is definitely enough. Everyone is gonna get pinned, and I'm gonna tell my boys to walk around the front line, because the AI is kinda dumb. That you can encircle their entire army just by walking behind them. I mean, this should be it, man. The majority of their army is encircled, and I need to link up my supply hubs if I want to actually get any supplies, honestly. And in a few hours, they should arrive. I'm referring to my divisions, and they should capitulate. Yep, that was all. Everything went as planned. Next on the chopping block is Xinjiang. Okay, my justification against Xinjiang is done, though my railway is not connected. It does not matter if I get supplies or not. All that matters right now is that I actually make sure that I pin all of these divisions and I don't let them run away. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave 2 boys over here, and the rest is just gonna try to encircle the rest of this army. Even if you get pinned like this, make sure just to retreat 1 tile behind you and then walk forward, so you can bypass their pin-in attack. By the time we go to war against Japan, I actually would like to have at least 12 divisions that are mediumly sized. As in, I'm referring to divisions that utilize this template, for example, something like this. This should be decent enough to deal with the Japanese. I can steamroll them if I have 12 divisions, and I add all of the other buffs that I can get from my focus tree, plus, spy network and whatnot. But yeah, that's for another time. I'm not ready just yet to deal with the Japanese, because I don't have my economy set up yet. And another one bite the dust. So yeah, for the meantime, we don't need to actually bother going to war against anyone. When it comes to dealing with the Japanese, you can do whatever you want. You can build a supply hub over here in this single state and hold the border easily if you want to. What I'm gonna do instead is that I'm gonna retreat into something like this. Hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna retreat into something like this, like, you know, I'm covered by mountains from this side, the river from this side, and the only two states that are not properly covered are these two. But, like, you know, Japan does not have any supplies over here, so they're not gonna be able to push me anytime soon. And on that note, I need to build a supply hub. Even though it's gonna take a long time, what I would like to do is that I'm gonna build it over here, right? And I'm going to link it up with my railway network. Who knows? I'm gonna instantly join the war against Japan. We're gonna go with superior firepower this time around. We will mainly be fighting against other infantry, no tanks, no nothing. So we just need to punch into infantry and, like, you know, slice them like butter. And that's what superior firepower is for, at least for me. Yeah, I need to commandeer civilian trains because currently I don't have a lot of supplies. And, like, you know, divisions with no supplies are no good. So we'll be rushing toward the People's Liberation Army, and then we will rush all the way toward the 100 Regiment campaign, which only some mobile warfare gives you plus 10% organization regain and plus 20% core attack, which I don't think there's any other country that has this ability, by the way, if I'm not wrong, at the very least. So I think Communist China is the only one that can get this modifier available to it. On other news, all of my divisions are almost supplied. I'm still lacking 2k guns. If the retention gets to 50%, I'm gonna start requesting land leases from the Soviet Union. On that note, I need to give Mao Zedong the plus 10% division recovery rate because it's pretty poggers, and I'm gonna start doing mobile warfare. I'm bit by bit making it toward Beijing. Once I take Beijing, I'm gonna cut off their supplies from these two ports here and here, and then I'm gonna head into the capital of Manchuko, my bad, to encircle all of the divisions over here to increase the casualties that the Japanese will have, so that they are not as effective when it comes to fighting me later on. Seeing an opportunity right here, I'm gonna pin these guys over here. Well, at least I'm gonna try to, and I'm gonna instantly start attacking. Since these three divisions have, like, you know, low organization, so I should be able to break this tile and get there on time, as long as I ping everyone that's surrounding me right now. And Beijing has been secured. Since it's a supply hub, I just need to wait until it's reconnected. Yeah, I just need to wait until it's reconnected. I get some supplies, and I am gonna start my second phase of the attack toward the ports over here. I'm gonna instantly break the Japanese cipher for the plus 10% attack and other whatnots, and I should be able to break this and, like, you know, slice through it like butter instantly. That is if I don't get pinned over and over again. I don't think that I can break this with only 2 divisions, but I'm gonna try. Maybe if I attack it from another side, then it's gonna work out. Who knows? But yeah, our next offensive line is toward the supply depot and finally the capital of Manchuko. I'm referring toward the supply depot, so I actually need to rush in. And I'm gonna attack them instantly because they have low organization, just to capitalize on the fact that I can break their butt cheeks. And I'm gonna start cracking the Japanese cipher once again. Manchuko capitulated, but they did not capitulate to me, they capitulated to normal China. You know, playing Communist China the historical manner is not the best way, if I may say so myself. You are better off building a lot of crappy divisions in 1937, mid-1937, declaring on China and letting the Japanese, like, you know, actually defeat China for you. And the reason why you can get the majority of China for free is because you own all of these states. They count as cores, so you can get them in the peace deal for very cheap. Even if you have like 12% or 20% war score, it's enough for you to annex all of these states. But yeah, that's it. This is kind of the end for Japan. Even though my good-for-nothing allies are letting them walk into my territory over here, I'm just gonna come in from the other side and encircle as many divisions as possible and make them well, not capitulate, but I'm gonna, like, you know, finish them off. I just realized why Japan has supplies. It's because Manchuko relocated its capital toward here, so they have, like, you know, capital supplies and whatnot, which is a huge insult to me right now, especially after all the effort I've put into this. Now that capital relocated toward here and they have supplies once again. Okay, finally we took it back. So yeah, now they should officially have no supplies, right? Fuck you, now they have their capital supply hub got relocated toward the shitty ass mountain. And as you can guess, breaking mountains is not very easy, right? It's not very easy at all, so I probably should try to encircle it. Goofy ass asphalt type of shit, man, honest to god. Not something that I look forward to most of the time. Bro, no, man, why does the game screw me over so much, man? They have supplies in the middle of the desert. How? How, man? I hate how the supply system works, man. I'm gonna start improving relations with Iraq, Iran, and Turkey. The reason why I want to do that, mainly because I want to create a fake deficit of equipment, and I'm gonna request, like, lend leases from them. If I may say so myself, I'm losing my mind. This is the biggest ass pullers I have seen in this entire century. How can they make supplies appear out of thin air? I don't know. This is not even core territory for Manchuko, by the way. They suffer from resistance over here. I'm gonna reroute all of my 12 divisions toward Manchuria. And I'm gonna kick them out of Korea because this is wasting my time, man. Their capital keeps on relocating and they keep on getting some supplies from God knows where. And since I'm fighting in the middle of fucking desert, I don't have anywhere to push from. Which is unprecedented, by the way. I never had a run where shit gets this bad, by the way, when it comes to fighting against Japan. It's like the game is telling me to go fuck myself. Never in the history of mankind did I get fucked over this hard. Like in my test run, the encirclement got completed over here. Nothing much happened out of it. But this time around they actually want to create their own tribe over here in the desert. Why? I don't know. But yeah, the entirety of the Japanese flank over here got collapsed. Which is like, it was meant to be the easy part, man. The war, in my previous run at the very least, I finished my war against Japan in late 1939. I generally have no idea why this time around. It turned, I generally wasted so much time against this blob over here. Oh wait, Busan was open. I actually was busy microing the front in the north, that I did not notice. So yeah, Korea is liberated. I would like to say liberated, but like, it's not under our control. It's gonna be under the control of the nationalists. And they're not gonna give us a single province, even if we beg them for it. With this, I should be able to finish off all of the divisions in front of me. Even if they ask for, like, capital supplies or whatnot, I should be able to break them. I'm gonna do the one China policy because I intend to actually declare on my quote-unquote allies as soon as this war is over with the Chinese, well, with the Japanese, I meant to say. Okay, I finally took their capital. Please don't relocate for a second time. Come on. Now their capital is here and they still have supplies. Why? Why? I could straight up restart the game, but I refuse to. Okay, I'm gonna try to take their second capital. Hopefully it does not, like, get relocated to another BS region. Okay, no, hold on. They don't have any supplies. Okay, finally, oh my god, man. Oh my god, finally. Why? Why does the game like to hurt me this much? They are stuck over here just to remind me of my failures. Those bastards, and they still hit last hand. Damn it. Like, Japan, you're not at war with anyone. Just chill over there, buddy. Come on. I mean, the deficit is not looking that bad. So yeah, let's just leave the faction and I'm gonna start... Yeah, I'm gonna declare on them instantly. What can I say else? It's gonna be only very aggressive and I'm gonna start the 100 regiments offensive, which plus 25% division attack on core territory is massive. I just realized something. Since I was in their faction for a very long period of time, and I had the war already, I can actually take VPs from them without much issues, so I'm gonna rush all their supply depots just to catch them even more off guard. I guess this is one way for me to recover from all of the suffering that I went through. I mean, at least the 100 regiments offensive is going well. If we manage to snipe their capital, well, not capital, but like, this major VP, that would be cool. Since it would be denying them from a lot of supplies, and obviously factories. Since this single state has like, 8 military factories, well, that's actually 7, my bad. Ah, screw this. I'm gonna join the Soviet faction. Bruh, after what happened to me with Manchuko, man, I really do not care. And you know what, why not? Let's just call them right in, man. I'm actually gonna take the easy way out. Bruh, I had the same campaign yesterday and things weren't much better than this. I don't know why I got cooked alive this time around. Okay, I actually have a limited window to actually finish off the nationalists in this war before the Germans come in about 3 or 4 months. So I need to make them cap very soon. Okay, the People's Republic has been reclaimed. I still need to do socialist market economy to get rid of the long march recovery. It's a debuff that hits you with this, minus 25% construction speed, which is not a very good thing to have, if I may say so myself. I mean, truth be told, we still have the majority of the war participation in this war. So, like, you know, it can be said that we did the majority of the heavy lifting. I just required the... What the fuck? How does Mongolia have 20 divisions? Damn, that's actually wild. Though I already know that I'm gonna get grilled in the comments for taking the easy way out, man. I'm sorry, man. At least I'm honest about it. I don't hide it in my editing and say that, oh, look how I did this great thing. Pepega something, I don't know. Yeah, in 70 days, if I don't finish my war against National China, Mr. Mustache Man over here, this maniac over here, is gonna come in and visit us very soon. It's a big no-no. Okay, it's a very massive no-no. From me, at the very least. At least Mao Zedong over here got 6 on attack and became a logistic wizard, which is an amazing trait to have, by the way. Okay, yeah, my poor Soviet Union is currently fighting on its own against the Germans. Oh shit, damn, oh my god, this is ugly as hell. Once I take this port over here, it should be enough to make them cap. I don't know. Never mind, 11%. Never mind, okay, good, everything is good. So yeah, China is fully reunited, and I don't have enough time to catch a breath. So I'm gonna send all of my boys to assist the Soviet Union, and I'm obviously gonna join their war instantly. I'm gonna go all the way to total mobilization because I can, and I'm gonna do women in the workforce. It's not really required. Straight up, I have 20 million manpower as China, and I'm only on extensive conscription, by the way. But I'm currently focusing on building up my civilian economy, because I actually do require it to be massive slash quite large if I ever wish to be able to compete against the allies later on in the late game. It depends how the game goes from here onward. At least the front line is no longer collapsing, and it's like, you know, we are seeing some green bubbles over here. It may be my fault that Germany made it all the way toward the gates of Moscow, but I have made this situation stable once more, so I would like to believe that I paid them back in dividends when it comes to the Soviets. Okay, I just went away for a bit. I was busy building up my country because I'm actually planning to go to second war against the Allies. That's why I actually needed to focus on building my civilian economy instead of building military factories instead. Since, like, you know, winning the war in Europe is just a short-term goal for me, I still need to acquire the entirety of Asia, and including India, and hopefully we make it all the way toward the Suez. An issue for another time. Two things are gonna happen now. Either all of my bubbles turn into red, or we manage to push them slightly, just slightly, okay? Ah shit, man, I know which option this is. It's the one where I get screwed over. I mean, like, it does not matter. As long as I keep throwing men at them, and I keep on extending the front line, I should be able to kick their asses. But at least the front line is being pushed back. In the Ukraine region at the very least. Because that's where I have my CAS up, plus fighters. I kinda am ratioing their asses right now. Because I have better air coverage. I have 73 while they only have 46. They are very close to capping. Man, if I take this province, I think they should surrender. 1-2, and Romania is done. Next on the chopping block is Hungary, and we make it all the way toward Berlin, hopefully. I'm straight up gonna try to go toward Memel with this single tank, man. I mean, we broke the Germans already, well, in the center that is, so if I can trap the divisions over here, that would be pretty poggers, since that means that I won't have to deal with a lot of resistance coming in from them. If I take Riga, I think that's the only way for them to retreat from here, so all of the divisions over here are fully encircled. Yeah, but taking Riga is a whole ass issue on its own. Playing as Communist China is so goated, man. We already killed 1.7 million Germans, and even though we lost 1.5 million Chinese, damn, I still don't, it does not even make a dent into our manpower pool, because, bam, manpower issues, go to extensive conscription. I'm currently only conscripting 2.5% of my population, and I can quadruple that if I wanted. Speaking of encirclements, we actually finished off our encirclements. Well, not finished off, but, like, you know, we cut off their only retreating route. Okay, with this, I think I've trapped 20 divisions over here in this eastern pocket, and I have around 30 divisions trapped in this western pocket. Wait, hold on. That's actually 45. So that's 45 divisions that they will never see again, and I'm grateful. Damn, it's already over for Germany, and I'm actually very close to taking Berlin. Berlin is open, and the event where the Soviet Union, like, you know, the fall of Berlin, blah 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 blah. I mean, it was my efforts that got us Berlin, not the Soviet AI. Holy shit, the game is lagging as hell. The game is lagging a lot. Wait, hold on. You know what? You know what? Just to make my war against the Allies in the future a bit easier, I'm not gonna make Germany capitulate just yet. I'm gonna rush toward Paris. Specifically, France can build up a lot of units, and they can have a massive SA force, and I don't want to deal with that on my own later on. Schwamp. It was the damn Chinese that liberated Paris, if you want to know your facts right, by the way, silly liberals. Damn. I wonder if that was too cliche, by the way. I'm sorry. I mean, the war should have been already won, if not for the fact that my co-op government never worked to begin with. Yeah, man, what the hell? I mean, at least Germany capitulated. So it's already over, and it's me. Well, I'm in third place when it comes to the war score. The UK is second, and the Soviet Union is first. But at least France is included into this mess. The Soviet Union was contesting me for Alsace-Lorraine, and I dropped it. Why the hell did they not take it, man? And instantly, Italy joins the Axis. Anyways, we are back at it again to suffer for another 5 hours because I just like to go through pain. I need to start doing my collab government on the US because fighting them in the late game is a massive pain in the ass. Next on the chopping block is Tibet. I'm gonna conquer Tibet. The reason why we want to actually conquer Tibet this time around is because we will use it as a springboard toward India, so that we clean up all of Asia over here. I conquered Korea just because I could build an airport over here and paradrop into Japan. Apparently they have liberated China, and it's being guaranteed by both the UK and the US. So I have my justification to go to war against the Allies. Not much of an issue. Justification is done. I need to do some things. I'm gonna put my entire air force over the home islands. I gotta tell my good boys over here to prep themselves to paradrop into Nagasaki. Come on, I'm pause the game. Hold on, I'm at war with everyone now. How great. At least we're landing into Japan, and they did not have a lot of units, so we drop in easy peasy lemon squeezy. I gotta send these boys over here. I've left 24 divisions near Korea because I wanted them to rush in, because with them we will be intending to take on Japan. I did not want to leave Japan on its own because I knew that they're gonna bomb the living hell out of me. I mean, while I'm at it, I'm gonna justify on Portugal for Macau since it's a core of mine. I'm not gonna call the Soviet Union into this war because I know that they're not gonna do jack shit. I need to bring some of my air over here into Korea, well, into Japan, man. Followed up with some CAS, preferably. I'm not concerned a lot about the northern attack into Japan. I'm more concerned about Indochina. Yep, Japan is crumbling very fast, though, like, you know, this is a classic late game war, so it's gonna take a lot of microing, but I guess this is what I'm after all. I kinda find these late game wars a bit enjoyable, just a tiny bit. And on that note, Japan capped, but you can see the amount of naval invasions that the Allies have planned on my ass. The list is actually pretty long. Actually pushing into Indochina, what the hell? Progressing much better than I was anticipating. I mean, like, hey, this is actually peak Chinese superiority. If you don't believe in it, you're gonna lose some credit score, my good sir. I even accidentally encircled 22 Japanese divisions over here. I don't know how I did that. God damn, I'm so good. I don't even have to use my brain. I mean, like, and this is not gonna be a short video. I'm not gonna finish off this campaign until every single last major is dealt with, because I like to suffer, and kinda since the campaign was a bit lackluster, but hey, let's just keep that secret between you and me, okay, buddy? If I manage to clean up this shitty ass mess that I managed to cut off but not break, crap in India is gonna be easy peasy. I managed to clean up the front line a bit here, and I have 30 divisions trapped in the south, and I just want to see 20 divisions disappear instantly. So please do that for me, thank you. Holy shit, massive ass Yugoslavia in all of Italy? Well, how did I not notice that already? And the rest is gonna join in on the assault from this side, and 20 divisions just disappeared. As long as my divisions arrive before these 11 guys, I should be able to stack wipe them as well. Why is it taking so long for you to arrive? And they instantly get, oh my god, I actually gooned at that. Okay, you go. Yugo got Yugo shat on. Bro, look what they did to my poor Yugoslavia, man. I mean, at least Italy is back on the map, but bro, what did they really have to do them like that? Yep, sir, that indeed is over for India, man. As far as I can tell, there's 42 divisions over here, and there I did not count these 4 over here, so it's 46. I'll show you the casualties once I finish off this spot. Oh my god, that was actually beautiful. Truly peak Gushigasm. But yeah, the casualty jumped all the way from 5 million to 7 million. Well, not thanks to that encirclement, but because I pushed all the way from here, from the middle of India, into this side. Like, you know, into the east. The nation that suffered the most was the US. They already lost 4 million, though I did lose 2.7 on my own, but like, you know, that's against some plethora of other nations. The Soviet Union declared on the US. This was not my doing, by the way. And I ran out of shit to build, man. I actually maxed out all of my provinces here in my core territories, well, except for Hong Kong. Okay, my boys finally arrived to the Netherlands. Took them a while to make it all the way from Asia, but if I play my cards right, I should be able to land into the UK. Being honest, either I actually managed to drop into... Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Holy shit, it's 27 divisions? Oh, I'm a goner. I'm a goner indeed. Betting my single division against this, and I actually cooked. Holy shit, I actually cooked. What the f... How does this even work? Cannot even hit last stand over here, by the way, because my division has no equipment. If I get right-clicked just once, I'm done for. Can you stop attacking me, you bastard? I'm actually, like, you know, squeezing my legs right now, man. Thank you for being so shit at your job. Get chat on. Just need to expand my region because the lack of supplies is kinda killing me right now. I really wanna cut off these 40 divisions and finish them off. Though I don't know how Portugal has 34 divisions. Does not even add up. Make it on time in 7 hours. Shit. Oh. Yo, holy shit, that's actually 40 divisions that they're never gonna see again. On that note, also the UK capitulated. But I still wanna see this, like, you know, oh my god, so beautiful. Okay, thank you, man. Holy shit, man. Portugal is actually an MVP. They declared on national Spain. That's one less major that I need to deal with. So all that I need to worry about is making it toward USA. I actually was busy microwaving another front. I did not even notice that my naval invasion launched. But I need to launch this attack at the same time. If I need to hit force attack, then so be it. Because I'm trying to take Alaska, and from Alaska I think I can land it somewhere here. On other news, I have my submarines raiding here near the Indian Ocean, and they're doing a wonderful job. I'm gonna try to expand here in Canada a bit fast, before they send in any reinforcements. Wait, hold on, some of my naval invasions should have launched with that. So yeah, I actually got a small window of opportunity here. I've put my submarines on engage at high risk so that they would damage some of the US's ships, and that gave me a small window of opportunity to gain naval superiority over here. This is the battle that I'm talking about. Holy shit, the Soviet Union is launching a naval invasion toward Vancouver as well, and Seattle is left undefended, man. But yeah, I had, like, you know, I had the majority of my units here hidden in Mexico, since I got military access from them, and I'm going to tell them to instantly rush in and fill in the gaps. At this rate, it's already over. The allies are already at 20 million casualties. The US lost 8 million on their own. Sadly, we did not manage to go far with our invasion here in Alaska. We just pushed a bit. I mean, if I cannot break them, I may as well just drop secondary nuke on them. This should be enough to... Yeah, it was enough to make me take San Diego. And I even broke the US's cipher, so I may as well just use it. Though sadly, the West Coast does not have as many VPs as the East Coast. So I need to make it all the way toward here, toward Chicago. And that's gonna take a long while. What the hell? I actually shot down 50 destroyers and 4 light cruisers with only 20 submarines? How does... And I actually damaged the battleship, though it would have been better if I shot down a goddamn cruiser. Another one bites the dust. This is actually a heavy ship. A second heavy ship. I'm wrecking the US Navy. A carrier! What the hell is going on, man? I'm generally shooting them down like flies, man. I'm surprised. No way in hell I cooked. I genuinely cooked. I need to send this to the Reddit. Oh yeah, on other news, I made it all the way toward the East Coast and I'm about to take Chicago. I mean, like, honest to God, it feels like my collab government is not doing anything, man. Well, it's not like it's not doing anything, but like I took like 60% of the US and they keep on fighting on. I think Chicago should be it. Yeah, they are currently at 51%. So we make it to Detroit and that's it. Like, you know, this is gonna be the end of this massive war. But like I always do, I like to check the casualties. So yeah, so far the Allies lost 21 million, the UK lost 4 million, France 1 million, Turkey 1.2, the US is the one that lost the most, 9.2 million, bro. Like, I don't know what was the population of the US back then, but I'm pretty certain that losing 10 million of your male population is not a good sign. But yeah, wherever. I'm glad that this is finally over, but because this game has been going on for 10 hours, and I can finally rest. GG! Okay, so yeah, I finished the PC and I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. I did not want to bother creating any puppet states. Although, no, I don't want to quit the game just yet. I straight up was so bored that I annexed everything. Well, everything in Asia. And the only two independent countries are Vietnam and the Republic of Indonesia. But bruh, these borders are so ass. Straight up so ass. Shit looks ugly as hell. And I even did some reverse British colonialism, but this time I'm the one who's annexing the UK. But yeah, the entirety of Asia is under my control, if you do not count these parts over here. But that's about it, guys, honestly. Before I end this, I generally would like to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. I generally have been having the hardest time commuting between university since I study out of state, so it usually takes me a 2-hour drive when I have to go and then when I have to go back. The commute is killing me right now and I straight up have no time to record or play or do anything except on the weekends. I mean, like, hopefully next week I may be able to pop out 2 videos if I'm lucky. But yeah, anyways, enough of this slow ass and weird type shit. I hope you enjoyed today's content. This has been Kaguya. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. And a massive thank you to the wonderful channel members. Thank you for continuously sticking with my dumbass. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day or evening. And goodbye. Take care. Bye bye.